Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Rachel Graham and I'm a registered nurse, a digital creator, and a mom. And today the video I'm going to be making is how to create a super easy thumbnail for YouTube in Canva. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen, pop over here to Canva. Alrighty, here we go. So if you don't have a Canva account, you definitely need to get one because they are it is just an essential program. If you like to create stuff, I'm a graphic designer and I actually used to think of Canva as sort of like a cheating site. I was like cheating, like cutting corners. I should rephrase that. You know, like I had Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign and was like, oh, the Adobe Creative Suite is like the creme de la creme. And it's like, well, I don't know. Like, it's $60 a month if you're not a student, and Canva, I don't even remember how much it costs because that's how cheap it was. Like, if you don't remember how much it costs, then that says something. I feel like it was literally $80 for an entire year. I could be wrong, but that's just what initially comes to mind. So, very inexpensive, very, very, very user-friendly. You definitely do not have to be a graphic designer to use it. I'm not sure how, if I had no knowledge of graphic design, maybe I would just use the templates and not change much. I like to edit it quite a bit, but I love having those templates as an awesome starting place. And they also conjure up more ideas to have examples, right? So anyways, I'm gonna try to keep this in under 15 minutes. I think we can do it. So you're logged in here, you're in Canva. So we're gonna go to social media. And this is what's so amazing. Honestly, like this kind of stuff, doing this in the creative suite, the dimensions and making everything perfect, you had to do that yourself. Like there was the basic sizes of things. Maybe actually now they have more social media sized designs or documents, but when I was using it more, it did not. So here we go, straight up YouTube thumbnail. Thank you. Let's make this nice and easy, shall we? It literally makes me giddy doing this. Okay, so this first one that popped up, I've actually used, which is kind of funny. And I actually used that pretty much like it was, but that's okay. Like it happens, right? So anyways, it's like, okay, so templates. We can specify certain things to describe. Or what I like to do is just scroll. Like, let's just see. So I have premium. There's a free version of Canva. So just try it out for free, and then you'll be convinced that it's awesome, and then you'll get the pro account. So see, these are all way too like busy. Like these don't suck me in. These seem like spammy to me, like overwhelming. I kind of like this one with the little illustrations. That's cute. I feel like I've looked at that one before. Like maybe I can do something like that. So the thing is, it's like, what is catching my eye? Because I'm thinking about who do I want to click on my video? What is my target audience? And these don't appeal to me. So for me and my target audience, I don't think that they would necessarily appeal to them. Like it wouldn't stop them in their tracks. I am gonna have an image of myself, so I'm keeping that in mind as I'm kind of scrolling through these. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't like any of these. I do have to remember though that I can change the color. Like, I mean, see, I'm more drawn to this. How to be a minimalist step by step. And I'm definitely not a minimalist. So it's funny that I'm more drawn to the minimalist designs, but I am. I just find them classier, I guess. Not to say these aren't like awesome in their own way, but they're just a little too much for me. Okay, so I'm not going to edit any of this because I want you guys to see the process. I was drawn to this, so we're going to go with that. Okay, so the name of the video that I need to create a thumbnail for, we should probably figure that out first. I believe it is how to create a digital product. No, we're going to do how sugar impacts the body because I have one I need to do for that too. Really, the point of this is to create a template so we can use it for all of our videos. So it doesn't really matter which one I'm going to show you right now. So come on. All right, line spacing. Sorry, I just started doing things and I wasn't explaining that I'm sharing my screen. So what I did is I just changed the title and now I'm decreasing the space between those two words, or the two lines, how sugar impacts. See, it's too big now. I'm gonna try to slow down my brain. Okay, we're gonna bring this down. Your body, because we want this to be personal. We're gonna increase the space because it's too much. Okay. Nope. that doesn't work. How sugar impacts your body. So, I mean, if it's feeling like, well, that doesn't really look right, does it? You know, and I've really decreased the size. So maybe we need to change the font. I do really like that font though. So let's just keep working. Oh, you know what? Check it out. It's the alignment. The alignment was weird. I don't really like, I feel like I like more of a side aligned. I think we just need to keep going smaller. How sugar impacts your body. As I said, I'm just going to take you through this creative process with me. So this is not going to be like edited or anything like that. I don't really like the XOXO. I do like the question marks. No ha ha ha. It's not funny. It's not funny how sugar impacts the body. It's insane. Okay. Oh, this is some like glitter. Check this out. So you can move that. These are a little excessive. We're going to... So how did I do that? Okay, I pressed Option Shift and then I dragged with my trackpad because I'm on a MacBook Pro. I don't know what kind of computer you have, if you have a mouse, but it would still be something along those lines. Obviously PCs are different, so everything that I tell you to do in terms of like keyboard stuff is going to be for a Mac, but you know your keyboard shortcuts for your personal computer, whatever that is. So put this down so I can get this little thing. I don't like that star. I do not like that over the words. Okay, so we're making progress, and then we're gonna move her. I do like how it has that like rough, thick marker line around her body. That was too slow, so I'm gonna move it like this. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of annoying. Okay, we're gonna move these. So sometimes, so you see how this box is for this like glitter, and it's overlapping these question marks. So this box, you can just like move this out of the way completely, and then you can move the question marks, and then we can go back and move this into place. I don't really think I like that star either. So yeah, it's really fun to just like play around with Canva. It's so fun because you can really make things your own. So I'm gonna have that kind of coming off the page more, and then we'll put the question mark over top of the stardust, and I'm gonna make that a little bigger because it's like, yeah, how sugar impacts your body. Like, it's insane. Now we're gonna move this back a little bit. Cool. I'm liking how that's looking right now. So this isn't me. So we're gonna have to change this. So we're gonna delete it, and this is super cool. Okay. So elements, no, uploads, upload files. Oh wait, let's see if I have a picture of myself. I do, but I kind of want to show you. If I were to upload a new picture. Okay, so here's a new one. Okay, so I'm gonna upload that photo. Wait for it to do that. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to click and put that there. And now we're gonna go edit. This is where it gets fun, you guys. Okay, check this out. This says Magic Studio, and it is magical. BG remover. Just watch. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that I feel like when I was like using Photoshop, these types of things really stressed me out. Like they took me, like that is just so cool, you guys. How to remove that background like that. Like, ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so there that is. Like that's super exciting. Like do you feel excited right now? I feel like, okay, we're gonna make that bigger. That's like, listen. See that I'm like this, and I'm like, listen, we need to talk about sugar. You and me. We need to talk about our sugar addiction. We need to get rid of it. Okay. How sugar impacts your body. I like that. How does this look? I like that too. Let's see. We'll move it down. How sugar impacts your body. I'm not sure what's happening with these little diddly dudes. These little polka dot bikinis over here. Let's get those out of there. Oh wait, can we get it? Yep. Grab it, get rid of it. How sugar impacts your body. I like that. So now the other thing I want to look at with a thumbnail is like, I'm going to like turn away and then I'm going to be like this. How long did it take me to like take that in? it was a little delayed. I feel like it was just a little delayed. So that tells me that this is maybe too many words for a headline. And maybe I need to think of like something, how sugar impacts your body. Impact on sugar on your body. Like just try to like brainstorm out loud. Hopefully you're alone and you can talk to yourself, because that's what I do. I mean, I'm talking to you, but if you weren't here, I would be talking to myself. So how sugar impacts your body. Is it the color? No, it's not, because with all that background going on, I need it to be, oh, you know what, you guys? This is it. Okay, so see this photo in there. It's of like a historic building and there's some sort of light to the side. That's not really fitting what I'm doing right now. So we're gonna come over here and it's like, okay, so we have images, design, elements. Let's find a photo that makes more sense for this video. So I'm talking about sugar. So let's type in sugar. Like let's just type in sugar and we're getting like cane sugar. See, I mean, you just have to kind of go down the rabbit hole a little bit. So no, this is not what I want. Ooh, how about this? Sugar background. Maybe this will give me like white sparkly background. Yeah, like this. That looks kind of cool. Okay, check this out. That's white, so we're gonna change this. Oh my gosh. We're gonna change this to pink, because pink reminds me of sugar. And now we're gonna get rid of this. Oh, there's a lot going on back there. Oops, Command Z. So yeah, you mess up, Command Z. And then we're gonna drag, oh, we don't want that, that's a video. Nope, I don't want a video. That's super cool, but I don't want a video. So now I'm gonna drag this in here and you kind of hover until it does that. You hover and then it'll like spread through the whole screen. So now what do? It covered everything up. Okay, come down to these little dots and now we're gonna go to layer. And now you're gonna go send to back, okay? And now you're like, okay, but the other photo is still there. So now we're gonna click and we're gonna go to the little dots again and we're gonna go layer, show layers. Now to the left here, you're gonna see every layer. There's a lot of layers, okay? So here's this image and we're gonna delete that. So that looks kind of janky now. So maybe we need to do something a little different. Let's see, like the grade, there's some like weird, you see what I mean though? Like you just kind of have to, you have to keep trial and erroring. Okay, so this guy, we're gonna see what this looks like black. Let's see. And what I meant when I said that, let's see. Let's turn the opacity. Okay, transparency. Whoa. There is. See, you just don't know what's going on with the template. Okay, elements. So I think we're gonna get rid of that because that is not what I thought. So this is the undo. You can just undo as far back as you need to. So actually, I feel like the idea of doing like a sugary background doesn't make sense. What else would make sense? Ooh, how about cotton candy? The epitome. Oh, see, I'm liking where this is going now. Graphics, photos. Okay. That's kind of fun. I wonder how big that file is. Ooh, this one's fun. Let's see what this looks like, you guys. Did it not do anything? Okay, so hover. There. Okay. So we got that. And then what do? We go to the dots. Layer, send backward. Okay, so I do like how that looks, but it is still covering stuff. So now we're gonna go layer. You're getting the hang of this, right, you guys? Show layers. So we'll put it right at the top. So how do you drag something? This is a perfect learning opportunity. You grab these 6 little dots on the side and you just pull it down. It's so freaking easy, you guys. I love it. So we're gonna put that in there. This guy we don't want. This is the granulated sugar. Click on the little 3 dots on the top right, delete that bad boy. Now we're gonna come in here and delete this and let's see what it looks like. Ooh, okay, I like it. It's kind of like Y2K a little bit. I'm feeling it. Okay, now these yellow question marks look off. So, oh, it turned the, ooh, I kind of like that though. It turned the dust pink. So we're gonna drag this away because we need to get these question marks. We don't want this buttercream yellow is not gonna work for me. I feel like, let's see how it looks. Okay, so if you want to choose your own color, you go to this guy, and then you can kind of just come over here and choose something. See, I like that. Yep, that fuchsia, boom, boom. And I still like these white things, and I think I want another one. How do you duplicate? See this guy? Click on there, hit duplicate, and now we can duplicate. Another just like very awesome. And then I want to resize this because you want some like in the foreground, some in the background. There we go. So you can see it's creating some depth because we've got one really small, medium size, and one larger that's like right in the forefront. Okay, there's some gradient or something happening with this that scares me. So let's see what's going on. Maybe it isn't a gradient. It looks like weird. There's that like black vibe. So the black, do you see that sort of the undertone of the black mist? So let's go. Someone's calling me, but I'm going to ignore them because you guys are more important. Okay, layer. We're going to show layers again, and we want to see, is there something strange happening? Like, what is this? I don't know what that is. It's almost like it's nothing. It's something, though. Okay, it's weird. Effects. This has got to be what it is. It's got a lift on it. So it's creating some kind of like glow. So if we want to remove that, none. So you guys, I'm learning as we go here too. Let's see what a shadow looks like just for fun. Ooh, I kind of like the shadow. I kind of like that. This is like really fun right now. Don't you think? I feel like I need a face tattoo. Let's see. Let's go small heart. And then we're going to go, let's see, graphics. This will give you more, sometimes a little more illustrative. Let's do like that's 2 black hearts. I want like a small, okay, we can resize this guy, I think. Okay, let's see. Because some of them, when you resize it, it totally distorts it. Let's see how that'll look. This will be funny. I'm probably not going to keep this, but why not? Because this is fun. We won't keep it. It's fun, though. Put that, hide my under eye bags. They can't be concealed. That looks kind of cute on the hat. See, now I'm bedazzling. I have a feeling this might be more than 15 minutes, but you guys don't care, right? You're all right with it. That's kind of cute on my hat, but you know what? It's distracting me, so we're getting rid of it. But I actually kind of like the heart. So let me move the heart. And I'm going to make it bigger again. Option Shift. I'm going to turn it fuchsia. Let's see. Sometimes I feel like you have to cock your head to like really get a good like, ooh. Okay, so this is another feature, fun learning opportunity. So when you click on an element like a heart, you see on the bottom here, there's these whoosh, little arrow thingy. So you click, hold that, and it rotates. Isn't that awesome? Ooh, I kind of like that. And why not have more? Because symmetry. And I kind of want it like, even just over here. And we're going to find that loop-de-doopy. Where are you? Sometimes if you can't find something, you just click off, click back on. Still not there. So I don't know, you want to play games with me here. So we're going to go like this. We're going to duplicate it. Now we're going to rotate it. See, sometimes you just have to play with it. It wants to be a little such and such. So that could be too much heart. There it is. But so play around with it. It could just need to be made smaller. And now we can move it up to where I originally thought I would have it. Okay, so I'm feeling this. Like this is giving me, this is fun, this is playful, this is sugar, how sugar impacts your body. And I really, really like it. You know, the only thing I could see myself trying would be this. Like, what if we made everything else black and left the sugar pink? Let's just see. Let's just do it for fun. Okay. How sugar impacts your body. So now if we take the sugar, and now I'm feeling like the sugar is not popping enough for my liking. So let's go over here. Oh, what am I doing? See, I'm getting all confused. Let's go with this guy. Now let's see how sugar impacts your body. I don't know. See, I wish I could ask you guys what you think, because I feel like I like this, like it's catching my eye. But now, okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna rewind the tape a little bit here. Okay, try not to look. Close your eyes. How sugar? Yeah, see, this isn't hitting the same, is it? No. But you know what? I kind of like. I think we're just gonna do this, the fuchsia. Now let's see. Let's see. Let's go. See, like, if this isn't the funnest thing you've ever done in your life, and no, funnest is not a word, but today it is. In my world, it is. And you know, now what I'm feeling like I want to do is make sugar bigger. Or let's bold it. No, we can't do that. Let's make it a little. Is it like it's taking everything? How sugar impacts your body. Okay, I like that. I feel like for some reason okay, 87, 87, 87. So we're gonna bump this one back down to 84.3. So what I'm looking at is the size here. So you can scroll or you can type in manually. So 84.3. Because the other thing about design is you want things to be, you know, if I'm doing how sugar is bigger, impacts doesn't make sense to be bigger too to me because it's on the second line. So I want to make sure the font, the sizes are matching. 84.3, 84.3, 84.3. How sugar impacts your body. I almost want to do sugar bigger at this point. Let's see. But see how it's, for some reason, it's taking the how and the impacts with it, but we don't want that. We want this to remain the 84.3, so we're just going to come back and correct. Yeah, see? See how this is coming together, you guys? Isn't this the best thing ever? 84.3. Cool. I think I'm supremely satisfied with that. I don't know, you guys. I'm feeling good about it. Let's do it. I wish I could just do my makeup a little more. My makeup needs a little more zhuzh. I need to pop a little more. Like a pink. If I could do a pink lipstick, if anyone knows how to do that, drop it in the comments. If I could make my lips the same color as the fuchsia, I would love to know how to do that. Okay, so we're done with our YouTube thumbnail. Now we're going to share it. We are going to download, and we want this as PNG, which is the suggested. And then we want to download. Oh, transparent background. That's the other thing you want to click. Transparent background, download it, bada bing, bada boom. You just made a YouTube thumbnail. We had some fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Check the links below. And I have a couple of free ebooks. One is actually on sugar, it's gluten-free, sugar-free recipes. Very, very awesome. My favorite recipes that I like to make to try to avoid refined sugars. I'm not perfect, but I try my best. And then I have one on sobriety. So totally has nothing to do with this video, but shameless plug. Go check it out. They are both free. And I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye, guys.